What is up, you guys, and welcome to today's video. In today's video, I'm going to talk about why it is so damn important to have a mentor, especially if you are a man. If you take a good look around you and talk to a lot of people, you will notice that a lot of men have become feminized. And I'm not necessarily talking about having feminine physical characteristics or having an attraction to the opposite sex. I am talking about having a weak victim mindset. We live in a world where food and shelter is mostly abundant for most people, and most men in the Western world are being raised in a household where they don't lack anything. I'm not talking about extreme riches, but I'm talking about the basic needs, the basic human needs in order to survive and to be happy. And all of this breeds comfort. And while comfort is at one point a good thing, it also has its negative effects. The thing is, guys, a lot of men embrace a feminine, victimized mindset. They want something in their lives, whether it is a nice physique, whether it is a degree, whether it is a certain job or income or something, whatever that they want to achieve in their life. Instead of taking action, they complain about why they don't have it. But whining about it isn't going to solve anything. Nobody here is coming to save you. If you want to have something in your life, you have to take action for it yourself. And it doesn't matter what that is. If you want to have a nice physique, if you want to learn an instrument, if you want a certain job or a certain income, if you want to start a business, if you want a girlfriend or a boyfriend, whatever it is that you want to achieve, if you want a nice car or an apartment or a house, whatever, nobody is going to throw it in your lap except if you have extremely wealthy parents that spoil you. But even then, I guarantee you that if you envision, for example, as a man, your dream car, and somebody gives you your dream car, you will not be satisfied. In fact, you will have more pleasure of driving your dream car if you know that you have worked for that dream car and have bought it with your own money, have bought it with all the time and energy invested in order to earn that money. You will be way more satisfied because you know that is your accomplishment. Well, if you drive that exact same car and the exact same color for the exact same price, but has been thrown in your lap, I can guarantee you, while you will appreciate the car, you will not feel the same level of appreciation and fulfillment. That is the keyword, fulfillment, as if you would have done it all by yourself. Masculine energy, my friends, is all about mission, drive, purpose, taking action, learning from your mistake, and achieving certain things. It is about creating something, and it is also about being a strong character. Not only being physically strong, I believe that every man should work out. There are different ways to work out. I prefer working out with weights. You can also work out with calisthenics. There are multiple ways to build your body, and I think that every man, to his capacity, should be physically active and should build a strong athletic physique, because that is respect towards yourself. However, that is only a part of masculinity. Masculinity comes from your mindset. It comes from having confidence in yourself, having self-belief, and having a self-worth in a healthy level. And it also comes from being mentally strong and going for what you want and being unshakable when you experience failure or when you have situations that don't go your way. Like I said, as a man, if you want to achieve something, whether that is building a nice physique, having an income, having whatever in life, you will have to take action. And there are certain things that you can control, and there are certain things that you can't control. And most likely, you will encounter situations that you have absolutely no control over, or you will experience mistakes that will give you setbacks. But a real masculine man knows that he should learn from those mistakes and continue his journey. He gets up when he has fallen down, he learns from those mistakes, and he proceeds his journey until he reaches his goal. He knows that sometimes the wind will be in his face and he will be thrown back, but the only way is forward, my friends. And if you won't take action to go forward, you will only go backwards, or in the best case situation, you will stay in the exact same place as you are now. But if you want to level up in life, if you want to level up your physique, your mindset, your confidence, the people you associate yourself with, the friends, your social circle, the luxury goods that you have, you will have to take action in order to build a better life. Because nobody, and I absolutely mean nobody, is coming to save you. And I have first-handed experienced that. While I have while I have a lot of respect for the people who raised me, my mom and dad, my aunts, I was raised in a feminine environment. I had a very masculine grandfather who came from Tunisia. He came to Europe when he was 15 years old with a carton suitcase and only a couple of clothing pieces. He didn't wear shoes for the first time until he was 14 or 15 years old. And that man came on his own. He came to Europe on his own and he built up a life for himself. A lot of men today are crying about their feelings. They are crying about feminine things, actually. They are crying about girlfriends. They're crying about the way they identify. They are crying about the pronouns in their IG profiles. They are crying when life hits them sometimes. Those are all feminine traits. And while I am not referring to your sexuality or which gender you are attracted to, I'm referring to a mindset. I'm referring to, there are homosexual men out there that have a more masculine mindset than heterosexual men because they are strong, confident, and unshakable. So I'm not, don't give me the politically incorrect shit. I'm not referring to that. I'm referring to being strong. And the reason why men, a lot of men, are weak today is because they don't have a masculine role model. In order to develop yourself to the maximum capacity you can as a man, you should have a masculine role model. And in today's day and age, a lot of men are raised by single moms, are raised in environments where femininity is promoted. And while I'm not bashing single moms, because they are also doing the best they can, I am referring to the importance of having a masculine role model in your life. And if you don't have a father figure in your life, if you don't have somebody, or even if you do have a father figure in your life, but he is not masculine and he is actually feminine, and you know that that is a unconfident, feminine, weak, and emotionally unstable person, I'm sorry, but you have a bad masculine role model. If you have a person like that in your life, you should look outwards and you should look to find a role model yourself. For example, take an actor that you look up to. Take somebody, whoever it is, a businessman, an actor, a musician, somebody who has achieved the things in their life and who lives the life that you want to live. Even if you don't know that person personally, you can read his biography. You can look up facts about his or her life. You can see what that person has done in order to climb up the ladder and to lead the life that he lives, that you want to live. Emulate the process. Go through the hardships that person has gone through. Learn from the best. If you want to learn about how to become a successful musician, look up your favorite musician. Look what he has done in order to develop his skills, in order to develop his career, in order to overcome the hardships of becoming a musician and to make it to the top. Same thing when it comes to business. You want to become a businessman, do the same thing. You want to become a CEO of a certain construction business or whatever it may be, you find a mentor and contact that mentor. And even if, for example, celebrities won't contact you back, look for somebody who lives closer to you, who's more approachable, who you have access to and who is more likely to respond to your messages, and reach out to that person. Because if you want to become the best version of yourself, start reading books, take action in the gym, become your own man and become the man you want to be. But if you have the possibility to get one-on-one guidance from somebody who you look up to, who has gone through the process of live and overcome the hardships in order to live the life that you dream of living, and in order to become the person you want to become, you will benefit from having a mentor. Because that person can teach you things that your parents can't teach you. In the old day and age, young men would follow the older men in order to emulate their behavior, in order to learn how to hunt, in order to learn survival skills, in order to learn what it takes to be a man. And if they showed any signs of weakness, they would be shamed for it. Because men aren't supposed to be weak. Men are supposed, even though men also feel, I'm not saying you should be a cold, unemotional fish. A healthy man who is not a psychopath or a sociopath has emotions and will feel emotions. But the difference between a man and a woman is while a woman reacts to her emotions and is more emotion driven, a man will also feel emotions, but he should acknowledge his emotions but not react on them. He should still he should keep his emotions under control and act in a way that is rational. He should think rationally, and that is why women a lot of times say, I feel this or that way. And men, a real man, should say, I think this or that way. And that is the difference, my friends. While you as a man also experience emotions, you should always keep your emotions under control and be a man. Be emotionally cool and controlled. And let the rational mind take over. So, guys, moral of the story, if you are currently lacking a father figure or have a weak father figure that you can't look up to, search somebody that is leading the life that you want to live. True masculine man. Emulate that person's behavior. Learn the lessons that that person had to learn. Become confident. Have a healthy sense of self-worth. Become indifferent to people accepting or not accepting you, giving you validation or not giving you validation. Become unshakable when life hits you down. And stand up, learn from your mistakes. When things are out of your control, don't worry about it. Do the best you can and keep going forward. Keep going to the point that you want to get. Be driven, be ambitious, be unapologetic, be masculine, be strong, be the lion, be the tiger in your life. And let the fire inside of you burn, and don't be ashamed of it. Don't let yourself be brought down, or don't let your masculinity be brought down by the modern world. Fuck politically correctness. Men are supposed to be men. And I'm not talking about becoming a mindless, obnoxious, stupid brute that doesn't have himself and his physical aggressiveness under control. I'm talking about having a strong masculine mindset that will bring you further in life. And yes, you should also develop a strong physique, an athletic body that allows you to be proud of your own body. But it's especially that combination of being physically strong and especially being mentally strong. So If you have the opportunity to find a mentor, do that. If you like the video, and if you have gotten value out of this video, please give me a thumbs up. Share the video with anybody who might benefit from hearing this information. And if you want more valuable information like this, by all means, subscribe to the channel. Take care, guys.